Hey, what's up everyone? Thanks for checking out the video. Southside Braves here. And today for you, I got my draft recap for the YCL, a little draft analysis video. So yeah, I'm back in the official YCL. You see some of my matches for the YCL Wi-Fi League. This is the top official YCL league. I've been in all but one season, I think. And actually the one season I wasn't, I ended up being a sub for it. But I am back in as an official coach. I got to draft his team and everything. So I'm super excited to be back in the league. Gonna do it better this time around. I kind of fell apart in my last couple seasons of this due to personal reasons. So not gonna happen this time. I'm here for the long haul. And I'm excited to introduce my team. So again, when I do these, I don't really go into huge detail about each pick. Say a couple things here and there. But really just introducing you all to my roster. So yeah. First pick of the draft for me in this, I believe I had the second pick in the draft. And I went ahead and grabbed Zygarde. So this one is back in Sword and Shield. It is not on Diamond and Pearl. So bigger Pokemon pool in this one. I have never used Zygarde, gone up against it a couple times. Kind of know what it does, and I'm excited to use it. A very powerful ground dragon is something I've never really built my team around. So I'm excited to give Zygarde a try as my number one pick. Hopefully I can get some use out of him, and he can help carry my team to some victories. After that, my second pick in the draft, I went and grabbed Bisharp, or Bisharp. I don't know how people pronounce it. I say Bisharp. Yeah, I wanted to get an offensive Mon, and I thought a Steel type would be nice. Normally, you want your Steel type to be defensive, so I mean, it kind of throws off the Dragon Fairy Steel core a little bit, having an offensive Steel type. But Bisharp's always a mon I think is cool. I don't think it can do a ton of different things, but I think it can do its one thing really well. So hopefully I get some good use out of Bisharp, and he can pick up some kills for me. Moving on after Bisharp, I went more defensive now. And I went and got Toxapex. A mon I've drafted, I was actually corrected. I've drafted him twice. And one of the two times I dropped him before week 1. So this time he is on the team. I've used him once before. He's obviously, everyone knows what Toxapex does. He can be a very, very great wall for me. Somebody I can kind of pivot around. So, I mean, not a ton of surprises here. I was told, I wasn't around when this happened, I don't think. Or at least if I was, I didn't realize it. Somebody ran Choice Specs Toxapex at one point. So, there are some creative things you can do with Pex. And hopefully I can come up with some creative ones. I'm not guaranteeing I run Choice Specs on it at any point. But who knows? Maybe. Alright, so moving on from that. I actually, strangely enough, got another water type. And went and got Rotom Wash. Again, if you've watched any of my other draft videos, I always like having a Rotom on the team. Personally, I think Rotom Wash is the best of them. It's obviously Wash or Heat. I personally like Wash better, but I end up with Heat more often than not. But this time I do have Rotom Wash. So it's been a while since I've had Wash on my team. But I'm excited for it. Like I said, Rotoms are always useful. So nothing wrong with grabbing a Rotom. After that, I went and got my grass type here. And we got Roserade. Fills the grass poison need for my team. Yeah, always nice having them on like this as well. Like I said, I mentioned it in my last draft video. A Roserade, a Tangrowth, a Vileplume. Kind of a bulkier grass type, even though Roserade's not as bulky as the others. Roserade's a little more offensive capabilities than the others. But having a mon like that, something that can suck up toxic spikes if need be as well, is just nice to have. I think I can get really good use out of Roserade, and I'm excited to use it. After that, I'm grabbing another mon I've never used before, and that is Hawlucha. So I think most people know the strat with Hawlucha with the electric terrain with like Pincurchin. Pop the Unburden and then go in with a Swords Dance and just try to sweep. Obviously, that works really well with Dynamax with Airstream, Max Airstream. I don't remember the last time I've been in a Dynamax League. This is obviously not one as well. I don't have a terrain setter to pop Unburden that easily, but I think there's plenty of ways you can pop Unburden, and I think Hawlucha is a really good mon even without that being propped. So, yeah, I'm excited to use Hawlucha. Very strong mon that I'm hoping I can get a couple sweeps with at some point. Because again, this is a mon that isn't going to carry every single week, but there are certain weeks that he might just dominate. So hopefully I can get a week or two like that where Hawlucha just really, really goes in. Because if it's not prepped for right, it can cause a lot of damage. After Hawlucha, Get another Mon that I drafted a few times and seem to drop it more often than not. But I do have a Glade. Like I said, I think I've had him in 2 leagues. I think I've drafted him in my last 3 drafts and dropped him in 2 of them. So we'll see if Glade stays on the roster this time. But for the time being, I do have Glade. Gave me a fighting type, which I don't think my team had yet, other than Halucha. But yeah, I mean, I don't really have much else to say. Glade's here, and we'll see if he stays. After Glade, we went and grabbed an old faithful of the Nashville Nidokings, and that is Shuckle. I can't even come up with how many times I've had Shuckle on the roster. At least half a dozen, if not more. Great Mon with setting up hazards, such as Stealth Rocks, Sticky Webs, stuff like that. Can taunt things, and Shuckle is just an annoying Mon who obviously is going to give me no offensive output, unless I run something really crazy, like Power Trip or something. But, Power Swap, whatever that move's called. Yeah, Shuckle's here. I seem to do well whenever I bring Shuckle. So whether that's a mental thing or actually Shuckle being productive, either way, Shuckle is back on the roster. All right, after Shuckle, we went and grabbed a fairy, which we did not have yet. Not the world's best fairy. This is late in draft. I was running very low on points. So my last 3 Mons, even Shuckle, all low tier Mons. But Galarian Rapidash, I think, is a cool Mon that I've seen some good things out of before. I've tried it before and gotten mixed results. Yeah, hopefully I can get some out of Rapidash. Like I said, it fills my fairy need. And yeah, not much else to say. After Rapidash, we went and we needed a fire type still. And we went and grabbed the old classic Charizard. Charizard is a Mon I think is actually underrated. As much as everyone loves Charizard and like the cards and such, and it's a fan favorite from Gen 1 and such, I think it's underrated in draft leagues. I think Charizard can do some good things, and it's always very, very low tiered. Well, always one of the worst tiered starters for Pokemon. And I think Charizard does some good things, and I'm excited to have Charizard back on the roster. All right, and for my final pick, I just was going to grab some normal type. I had very low points. I'm going to be honest, I don't know if this is normal type that's going to stay on my team or not. I don't really even know what to accomplish with it. I just grabbed a random normal type with the amount of points I had left, and what was left there for me was Lopunny. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say about Lopunny. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I just wanted a normal type with my last pick, and that was in the point tier that I had remaining. So we're going to see if I can get some use out of Lopunny, come up with some clever things, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say on Lopunny. So this is my 11-man roster for the Nashville Nidokings. This is the roster I will be going into week 1 with. After that, maybe some changes are to come. Who knows? But this is for sure my week 1 roster. Super excited. This is the league that I'm most competitive in. I don't know if that's even the right phrasing for this. The one I want to do the best in is this league, main YCL league. It's the one that is my top priority of all draft leagues. Super excited for it this season. Hopefully I can have a good showing. I've made playoffs once for the YCL, I believe. And then, like I said, I had a couple of seasons where I didn't even finish all the games or the videos because of personal things happening. That's not going to be a problem this time. I'm in it this season, and I'm ready and excited to pick up some wins. So let me know what you think of the team in the comments. Please do like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Check out some of my other stuff. And I hope to see you for my week 1 match in about a week or so. So yeah, all that being said, hope you all have a good day and a good night. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye, guys.